Well, is this on? That's a bit close. Is that better? Yeah. So many of you know me for my bodybuilding sort of endeavors. However, not many of you know that I'm also a aspiring writer and like to dabble in the art of writing novels, books, blogs, and so forth. The end of last year, I decided to take on a challenge. My challenge was to face my fears, but face my fears in a specific context. I was going to stop running and start doing. More importantly, make use of the passions that I've got and see if I can make them fly. So what I decided to do then was to write a novel. Didn't know what the novel was going to be about. I just knew I wanted to do it. I wanted to stick at writing on a project that was going to take a sustained period of time and test my abilities to the extreme. Now, the subject that came about, I would never have picked it, but I'm glad it picked me. So now I can call myself officially a romance novelist of sorts. Love, Lust, Love is a book. It's a love story that follows two characters that tells their story of moving from singledom to the world of being a couple, told from both sides simultaneously. I'm not letting off any secrets, but girls, you get to understand things from a guy's perspective. Guys, you get to know what's going on in their heads. So after I finished writing the book, I then put it out to a publishing company and they gave it the thumbs up and said they'll print it. And so here we are. So this Kickstarter page is all about raising the funds, not just to publish this book, but to get my writing career off to an amazing start and make the dreams of a boy come true. Gripping her jacket a little tighter, she opened her eyes. The rain was still falling, but now appeared to make patterns in the forming puddles as each drop pushed its way into formation. The light wind helped scatter the raindrops evenly over the grey square pavement slabs, colouring them with the smell of the freshly baked bread from the neighbouring bakery. The sound of the passing cars smashing their way through the puddles began to return her as her heart rate slowed from its almost frantic, accelerated beat from the moment it had just passed. His face slowly came back into focus as her eyes adjusted, and she took in his features now in greater detail. His nose had a slight bend to it from the earlier story of his boxing days. His eyebrows matched the intensity of his brown eyes, which were reassuringly completely fixed on hers. The slight smile that came across the face that she had said looked remarkably like Will Smith's gave her butterflies all over again, as his hand slid down her shoulders, past her elbows, and lightly held her hand. She knew that this was a moment she was never going to forget. All the anxieties of before had melted away. The uncomfortable tight feeling of her stilettos had gone, along with the pain in her feet from walking on a heel that was really way too high. She was no longer concerned that her skirt was too short or that it had possibly risen higher during their embrace. Nothing mattered in that moment, other than the fact that they had embraced a significant step that evening, that first kiss. I'm a better writer than I am a reader. However, that's an extract from the book that gives you a taste and an understanding of what type of book and feel the book's got. I'm excited, really, really excited. So, help me make a dream come true. The Kickstarter page details are at the bottom in the comments of this video here. Please help me make a dream come true. In the meantime, I hope you all have a fantastic day, week, month, however long it is that you watch this compared to when it's published. And as always, stay strong, stay focused.